Okay, so I have my mise en place here. I've already taken a half a lime, and I basically used my reamer and put it in the pot. Excuse me. Put it in the pot where my tomatillos have cooked well, and also with a variety of other tomatoes that I found in the garden. They are tomatoes, regular, and it's okay to put a little bit of red in there. It's not going to hurt. And then the half of onion that I used. Let me see if this thing will adjust better. I'm trying to adjust the focus here. Okay. And so I still have it on simmer, you know, on real low. And then I have a hand of about, you know, like a handful of cilantro. I took out most of the stems because what happens, it depends on the blender that you have. I have this kind of blender, so it's not going to blend completely and take out the bad parts, like the little leaves that are dark, and get rid of those. And so I have like about, I'd say about a couple cups of this Pipian. It's Pipian, and you want to use it, you just want to, you know, grind it until it's like a powder consistency. And it's going to be a little rough. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and place, and I also added that onion, and if you want to add some garlic, I already added some garlic in here. So, but if you want a little bit more garlicky flavor, you can go ahead and add some more garlic to that. But I didn't this time. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it in there. Okay. So it's in there. Set this aside. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my cilantro in there. See, I have my cilantro. Go ahead and put that in there. And then go ahead and, so basically it's like a salsa. So I put some salt in there as well. So start off on low. Pick it up a little bit more. I want to get it as blended as possible. Take that out. Okay, so if you want to reserve some of it to make some green salsa, you can. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in here. Sorry about the wiggles. You took the let's see, that's a little bit over a cup. I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in there. Okay, and if you want to make it a little bit more greener, you could put spinaca, whatever is the spinach, which is called spinach. I'm going to go ahead and turn that up. Pour that in there. I'm going to reserve some of it for some salsa. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my pipian. Find a spoon here. It's really delicious. I'm going to kick that up a little bit. I'm a little under the weather right now, so, but this is probably going to help me feel better. So that's about a cup. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pour that. That's about a couple cups. So this is another way of making, and it's going to thicken the soup. This is another way of making a pozole, which is a pipian. It's so delicious. My mother used to make it, but then she used to just get the jar and just doctor it up. You could do that as well. If you want to add some nutritional yeast in there, you can. This is a nutritional yeast. It's used for flavoring, and it has some nutritional values in it. Oh, I got a little heart in there because I like cooking when I cook my my meats. I do enjoy cooking them with the hearts, and then I'll take them out and give them to my doggy. He likes them. Oh, that looks good. See, that's a pipian, a mole. So mole is usually, the pipian is usually a mole, which is a really thick mole. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. So you can make it like into a mole, and then, I mean, I could have done that, but I decided, nah, I'm gonna make a pozole and make it a pipian pozole. Pozole pipian. Put a little bit of comino just for flavor. And then I'm gonna go ahead. I can't really crumble this up. I'm gonna do my best to crumble up about, I would say about a good, oops, half a teaspoon of oregano. That oregano. That oregano is going to give it a nice rustic, I've mentioned that in my, it's going to give it a nice rustic flavor. Oh goodness. I'll put my oregano in the salt. I can clean that out later. So you basically I took my regular posole. I'm going to remove those bones when I find them. So take that regular posole recipe that I showed you, and then add the ground, add the other ingredients to make it a pipian, and I might just, that salsa is pretty good, and just cook it. Oh yeah. I might add just a little bit more. I'm gonna put some more salt in there. It needs a little bit more salt. I use a kosher. The kosher has half the ingredients, half the milligrams of salt than the regular salt. If you use a regular salt, you're gonna see it's like almost 600 milligrams, which is twice as much as the kosher. The kosher only has 280 something milligrams of sodium. So use a kosher, folks. Kosher's better. And plus they bless it and pray over it. If it doesn't have the kosher imprint, it's not kosher. So make sure you validate it by having the kosher imprint, which is the little star down there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there's a star. It's a little blurry. Sorry about that. And kosher Passover. So basically do the blessings over that. And just really nice to have in your cabinet. Kosher. Give little props on kosher. Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm going to let that cook for a little bit longer. I may go ahead and add some more of my lime in there to give it a little bit more acidity. I think I'm good with the comino and the oregano. And then enjoy it. Okay. I hope that's helpful. Alrighty.